Hi, hello, how are you? Welcome. My name's Randy. I love everything crochet, and if you love everything crochet, you should definitely subscribe and go down below to the description and follow my Instagram. I have a lot of crochet tutorials coming to you very soon, as well as I'm going to be doing some crafts this summer because my son is home from school for the summer, so we'll be doing some fun family crafts. I haven't decided if they'll be shorts or full videos. Maybe there'll be a little bit of both. We'll just have to see, but that's enough to start. I'm going to show you what we're making today. And today we are making a little swamp friend. He is inspired by the swamp monster, or I guess what is his name, like the classic Universal character? Is he a lake monster, a swamp monster? I don't know, but here he is. I made a pastel purple one with some pink. As my son said, he kind of looks like an axolotl monster, which also works too. You could definitely add a little tail and make him a monster axolotl. But yes, I really like him. I really want to work on my eye embroideries because I think he would be a little cuter with kind of like a little more character to his eyes. But other than that, I really like him. I'm definitely prepping for Summerween. There we go. I just had a short brain fart moment. But we will definitely be doing some fun Summerween. We'll be doing like food and stuff. Summerween is technically really where I had been posting like crochet videos like here and there, but that is really like the point when I really started posting my crochet. So it'll technically be like my 1 year. So that'll be really exciting. But this guy is like perfect for anyone who loves spooky things like me. I love spooky year round. If you want something that's like a little bit more spring and summery, he would be really cute to add embroidered flowers on or fruit. That would be so cute. But yeah, if you like him, let me know because I can workshop and make some like fruit versions, flower versions. Could you imagine doing a flower around his head? I'm already thinking of so many ideas. But yes, let me stop talking and let me go ahead and show you how I made him. As always, I'll put everything I used in the description down below as well as my Instagram. Let's get started. To start, I'm gonna use Little Bunny yarn. This is in the color Lilac. I do have a skein that's partially open, so I'm gonna use this to start rather than opening up a new skein once I find the end as well. It's also a little dim in here because it's currently like super cloudy out, but I'm using a 5.5mm hook. I typically use a 5mm, but I'm trying to like mix it up, try out a few new things. You'll also need a stitch marker because we will be doing a magic ring. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is how I do the magic ring because I don't know why, I just physically cannot. So I'm going to do stitches into the center here. I'm gonna mark my first and then just continuously put single stitches into the center. So I did 6 single crochet stitches into the center, and now going to go back into my first loop from my last round, do a single crochet stitch, and I'm going to put 2 stitches in every stitch. So by putting 2 stitches into the stitch, I'm going to go back into that same stitch, pull through for a second time, doubling up how many stitches are in that previous one. So I'm basically turning 6 stitches into 12 because I'm going to go all the way around, 2 stitches in every stitch. For the next round, I'm going to remove my stitch marker here, and I'm going to go back into the first stitch, and I'm going to put 2 stitches into the first. So once again, I'm going to go back into there for the second stitch, and then I'm going to do a single stitch into the next, then 2 stitches into the following stitch, then a single stitch, and I'm going to repeat that pattern all the way around. 2 stitches into the first, then 1, 2 single stitches, then 2 stitches into the next, then 1, 2 single, repeating all the way around. 2 stitches into the first, then 1, 2, 3 single stitches, then 2 stitches in the next, then 1, 2, 3 single, repeating all the way around. Next round, 2 stitches into the first, then 1, 2, 3, 4 single stitches, then 2 stitches in the next, then 1, 2, 3, 4 single, repeating all the way around. Now this is going to be the side of the head, so we're kind of basically making it as tall as we want the head to be, and then we're going to go inwards towards where the face will be. So just keep that in mind. That is the direction we are currently making. For a to be determined amount of rounds, we are going to put a single stitch in every stitch. So we're just going to go around, we're going to stay the same, because like I said previously, this is one side of the head, and now we're going to go this way so we can have the face here. So we want a nice flat surface. Well, it technically won't be flat, but a nice smooth surface. And yeah, so I will let you know in a moment how many rounds I did. I did 10 rounds of staying the same, and now we are going to do the opposite of our increases and start to decrease. And so we are going to weave into our first loop, weave into our second loop, pulling through a loop each time, and then creating one single stitch. So we'll be reducing 2 stitches into 1, and then we are going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to reduce 2 stitches into 1. So weave through the first, weave through the second, pull all the way through to create 1 single stitch, then 4 single stitches. And why we're doing 4 is that's where we left off on our increase. I just like to do the opposite. 4, and we're going to repeat that pattern all the way around. Next, reduce 2 stitches into 1, then 3 single stitches, then reduce 2 stitches into 1, then 3 single, repeating all the way around. For the next round, we're going to reduce 2 stitches into 1, then 1, 2 single stitches, then reduce 2 stitches into 1, then 1, 2 single, repeating all the way around. I went ahead and added eyes. I have not perfected my embroidery eyes, so I just continue to use safety eyes. These are, I believe, 16 millimeters. I'm going to add the mouth after we are done, and I'm going to do one more round, then I'm going to stuff it. And for the next round, I'm going to repeat the round I just did. So I'm going to reduce 2 stitches into 1, then 2 single stitches, then reduce 2 stitches into 1, then 2 single, repeating all the way around, and then we will stuff the head. We'll also add the detailing of the little like side fins after that as well. For the next round, reduce 2 stitches into 1, then a single stitch, then reduce 2 stitches into 1, then a single stitch, repeating all the way around. My preferred way to seal up is I like to leave my stitch marker so I know where I started / will need to end at, and then I just weave back and forth through all the top stitches here, going all the way around back to my starting stitch. And then when I weaved all the way around, I like to pull it, but not pull it too tight right away, because you want to make sure you get a nice flat edge and make sure you can get your stitch marker out. And then I like to weave through and seal the end properly by kind of going around what I created, making sure every end goes to the next. Then I like to have pull this, but not all the way, because I'll make a kind of like knot at the end here to like fully finish off this. So I go through it and then pull all the way, then go through it a second time, and then pull through this one. And then I kind of didn't overstuff the head because I wanted it to be like a little bit more flat. And we're gonna add the fins and the mouth. I'm a little bummed because I had dark purple little bunny yarn and I have no idea where it went. I, for the most part, have like properly located all my yarn from when we moved last month, but this is like one of 2 colors I cannot find. I don't know where it went. So I'm just gonna use pink for the mouth and the little like fins. I guess we're kind of making like almost like a fish look with him for now. And I'm going to do a starting chain, and basically I want the mouth, now this is completely like customizable to what you want, but I'm gonna make my mouth in between the eyes. That's why I separated them out a bit, because I want the mouth to fit in the middle. I did a starting chain of 20 and I can't decide if that's gonna be thick enough. I think it will be, so if you want yours to be a little thicker, I would do a single crochet row, but I think I want the lips to be nice and thin here. And basically gonna kind of, like I said, this is customizable. You can make it smile, you can give it an open mouth, a frown. I have not decided what I'm gonna do, but I actually think I might give it like 2 more stitches, so I'll do 22 stitches just to give a little extra room. And then I'm going to cut this yarn and I will sew it on, but I'll actually do the little side fins here first, and I'm going to give myself a nice long tail to sew it on here. But I'm going to do the side fins first because, like I said, I haven't decided exactly what I want to do for the mouth yet. Like that, I'm kind of leaning towards something like that, but maybe a little more close together. So we'll see. Okay, so this actually turned out exactly like what I wanted. I like to do it one time first to make sure I don't have to like refilm or like tell you guys the wrong thing, change my mind, so on and so forth. So I am going to leave a little bit of a tail to start because I like to have the tail to stitch it on. And then I'm going to do a single crochet of 5, or starting chain of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now for the first row, we are going to skip the first stitch here and go into the second stitch, doing 1 single stitch. Let me also fix this lighting a little bit. Then, this is the only time in this project we'll do anything other than single crochet. We'll do 3 half double stitches to try and create like a triangular look. So 1, 2, oops, not a double, half double, and then 3. And then we're going to flip our work. We're going to go into the first stitch and do a single crochet stitch, then a second single crochet stitch, and then a third. And then off of that, we are going to do 1, 2 single stitches. Then we're going to skip the first single stitch, go into the second, do a single crochet stitch. Then we're going to do 3 more half double crochet stitches. There we go. And then we're going to flip, go into our first again for 1 single stitch, then into the next for a second single stitch, and then again a third single stitch, then 1, 2 single crochet stitches just free like that, skip the first, go into the second for a single crochet stitch. Then we're gonna go 3 half doubles, 1, 2, and 3. And that is how we get like our little fins slash like gills. Kind of looks a little bit like an axolotl. If you want these to be a little bit more substantial, I would do this 4 times all together, stitch them together, and then sew them on because they'll definitely be sturdier. I find that when you do a flat piece like this, it can sometimes tend to crochet, it obviously is crochet. It can tend to curl into itself a little bit like that. So if you don't want that, I would do this 4 times in total. I would stitch those pieces together, or I would stitch 2 together, then sew it on. But I'm only gonna do the 2, and I'm also thinking that's the mouth I'm gonna do, where he's kind of like, huh. So I'm gonna go ahead and combine all this, then we're gonna do the body, the arms, and the legs. Now that the head is all assembled, I'm going to make the body. I'm going to do the body first, and then the arms and legs, because I want to try and be as proportionate as possible. So I like to make the body first, then the arms and legs. And I do still have a little bit of the skein I used for the head, but since that's a partial skein, I'm going to use that for the arms and legs until it's gone. And since the body will probably need closer to like a full half skein, if not more or less, I'm going to start with a new one. This will probably be a 2 skein project, other than also the additional pieces. But we're going to do our magic ring to start with the body, because I'm going to basically make the butt, oh you can't see, the butt, and come up to the top. So I'm going to do my magic ring. So I have that, and then once again I'm going to put 6 stitches into the center loop, basically starting exactly the same way as I did with the head. And then for the next round, I'm once again gonna double my stitches here. So I'm going to go into the first, mark my first stitch, then go back into that same stitch for a second time. So 2 stitches into the first, 2 stitches into the next, and we're gonna repeat that all the way around, so we should have 12 stitches. The next round, 2 stitches into the first, a single stitch, then 2 stitches into the next, then a single, repeating all the way around. Next round, 2 stitches in the first, then 2 single stitches, then 2 stitches in the next, then 2 single, repeating all the way around. Next round, 2 stitches into the first, then 1, 2, 3 single stitches, then 2 stitches in the next, then 1, 2, 3 single, repeating all the way around. Next round, 2 stitches in the first, then 1, 2, 3, 4 single stitches, then 2 stitches in the next, then 1, 2, 3, 4, repeating all the way around. The next round, 2 stitches in the first, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 2 stitches into the next, then 5 single, repeating all the way around. The next round, I think, is going to be our last round of expanding. 2 stitches in the first, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then 2 stitches in the next, then 6, repeating all the way around. This next round, we're just going to put a single stitch in every stitch. We're going to be staying the same to kind of build up towards for the body here. So I will see how many rounds I do, and then I'll let you know. So I did 10 rounds of staying the same, so that is 10 rounds to kind of get the bulk of the body, and now we're going to start reducing. So we'll reduce 2 stitches into 1. Then I think we stopped at 6 single stitches, so we'll do 6 single stitches, then 2 stitches into 1, then 6 single, repeating all the way around. Reduce 2 stitches into 1, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 single stitches, then reduce 2 stitches into 1, then 5 single, repeating all the way around. Next, reduce 2 stitches into 1, then 4 single stitches, then reduce 2 stitches into 1, then 4 single, repeating all the way around. Next round, 2 stitches into the, reduce 2 stitches into the first, then 1, 2, 3 single stitches, then reduce 2 stitches in the next, then 1, 2, 3, repeating all the way around. Next round, reduce 2 stitches into 1, then a single stitch, then reduce 2 stitches into 1, then a single stitch, repeating all the way around. Reduce 2 stitches into 1, then a single stitch, reduce 2 stitches into 1, then a single stitch. This is still a little too wide for me to feel like it'll look good to connect to the body, so I am going to reduce a little bit more to try and slim it down the neck. just a little bit. I did not like how I was attaching this, so I'm going to do the same thing I did on the side of the head where I weave this shut same way, and then I will attach it because I think that will just look a little better. Now for the body and head, I'm kind of going back and forth, and I'm getting decent sized chunks. Like, I'm not weaving through like small stitches. I am kind of going through a large amount. I also had to tie off more yarn. And I'm making sure I'm not getting it perfectly lined up, giving it only a little bit of neck, but so not perfectly lining it up with the top of the head, but I am kind of just going back and forth because this attaches kind of the most sturdy here, because I think he looks a little better. He's got a little neck and his arms are going to attach like up towards the neck as well, I think is what I'm going to do. So that's kind of how I did it. You are more than welcome to do it however you want. That's a little too close to, or too far away. Let me get a little bit further towards the ear. For the arms, I did a starting chain of 15 stitches. Then I did a single crochet row of 14. And after that, I did 10 rows of 14 altogether. So including this row, I did 10. And then I took out a nice long tail so I could sew this in half, because we're going to fold it hot dog style for the people who remember doing that in school. And we're going to stitch it all the way up to attach it to the body. So for the arms, I basically just fold it in half, and then I take the long piece, I weave through the edge, then go back out this way, then weave all the way to this end, I tie off with the other end, and then I attach it to the body. For the legs, I did the starting chain of 8, then I did a single crochet row of 7 stitches. So for the legs, I did 12 rows of 7, and then we're gonna do the same thing as we did with the arms. We're gonna fold it in half, stitch, and then attach it. And then once everything is assembled, you have your swamp monster. I think he's so cute. I really think I would have liked him a smidge better if I had the dark purple. I think the colors would have gone better together. I do think I'm gonna workshop the arms and legs. I kind of like how I pulled them to the front, gave him where he can kind of like be polite. He's a sweet and kind cryptid. But yeah, that is my creation for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please subscribe and go follow my Instagram to see more cute little creatures I make. But yes, have a great rest of your day. Bye!